Good morning, everyone. So it is Wednesday the 28th of February and I'm just up in my room. I am feeling very put together today. Ignore my bathrobe in the background. But I slept with the hair mask in last night and so I had to rinse out my hair this morning and do it. And it's only just 9:30 and I've already, put myself together for the day. I did have to because I had to do school drop off, but that's beside the point. I'm feeling very organized and also just very clean, and I can't stop like stroking my hair because it feels so soft. But I'm actually up in my room because I put on a dress this morning for school drop off just because it was nice, quick and easy. And I'm about to go and see my storage unit for the first time and finish off the paperwork there. And I've got some things that I'm going to take with me just because we've started decluttering. And I've realized that a mini dress when picking up and moving boxes around is not the best option. So I'm going to put on something that's a little bit more sensible, but I just wanted to start this vlog because we are well into the process of getting this house ready for sale. So I wanted to start vlogging, and I think I mentioned this at the end of the last vlog. I wanted to start vlogging that process from now. So I thought I would take you along with me. We've got a few different things that we need to do today and sort of for the remainder of the week as well. So I thought it would be a good time to start the vlog. So anyway, I am going to get dressed. Actually, what I'll do is I'll show you the dress that I'm wearing because it is one of my favorites, and what I love to purchase in terms of clothes is things that require zero effort but look lovely and make you look put together. So and this is one of those dresses. It's obviously, I think you can see, it's just a jersey dress, but it's one of my favorites. I bought it earlier. When did I buy it? Must have been earlier this year or late last year. It's all such a blur now. From Charcoal, which has is becoming one of my like favorite shops to buy from, favorite online stores, because their price point is quite low. Well, it is low actually, but the quality is actually really good. So I bought a couple of things from them in the past couple of weeks as well. So anyway, I'll show you this dress before I have to get out of it and put something that's a little bit more sensible on. So when I said mini, I meant mini, but this dress is just so comfortable, and as I said, it's one of my favorite pieces. I am so sick of summer. Like, I really struggle with summer wardrobes because I never feel as put together as I do with like my winter wardrobe, just because obviously there's less layers. I feel like there's less there's less potential for fun with your outfit. So I do really struggle at this time of year, and especially when all of the beach trips and holidays are done. I'm just kind of waiting now for the cooler months. So anyway, but this is the dress that I put on this morning. As I said, yes, it is very mini, but it is very comfortable. Oh, the footage has gone dark. How unfortunate. Waiting for it to catch up. There we go. So this dress has, it's gone dark again, but it has got ruching just along the sides here, which is very flattering. But as I said, it's just really comfortable, and I wear it with like just plain white sneakers, or I also wear it just with my Hermes slides as well. So we're going to put some pants on and we're going to go visit this storage unit. Actually, before we go, and somewhat of a tangent, I just wanted to show you this little necklace. I don't know if you can really see it. It's a necklace with a J on it. It's what one of the gifts Bella got me for my birthday. She's so cute. She's like, I wanted to get you earrings as well that had R's on them so you could have your initials. But so Bella, because you wouldn't know, she gets pocket money, and she actually gets quite a bit of pocket money each week. I introduced this. I know that pocket money can be a controversial topic. Actually, let's sit down and talk. So I thought I'd just sit down and talk about this rather than talk through a mirror. But yeah, so as I was saying, Bella gets pocket money every week, and she gets quite a lot of pocket money, if I'm honest. And that was because I found I was spending so much money every time we went to the shops, because I get excited with toys as well. I'm such a sucker. But also I did want to teach her about money and about budgeting and about working hard for, you know, what you earn. And we use this app. It's called Spriggy, and I'll link that down below as well. But what it is, because she's so young, she actually doesn't qualify for an FPOS card yet. I think that Commonwealth might do it from 9 years old, but it was doing my head in to have to actually go and physically withdraw money to hand it to her every week. So we use Spriggy, which is all online, and it's a prepaid FPOS card. It's not a bank account per se, but through that she gets money transferred from my parent account in the app to her card, and you can set up savings goals. We also have a list of jobs that she's responsible for every week. This includes paid and unpaid work, so there is the expectation that she contributes to the household without her having the expectation of getting paid for it. It's just part of being this family. We all work together and we help each other out. So there are a number of jobs that, like I said, she does not get paid for, and that includes doing her homework as well. She doesn't get paid to do her homework. There is the expectation that she does that regardless. And then there are jobs that she does get paid for. So extra jobs like, mopping the floors or taking the rubbish out and all of that kind of thing. So she gets a base amount of pocket money each week, and that's regardless of whether she's here or at her dad's. And then on top of that, she has the potential to pretty much triple that amount each week if she stays on top of the jobs. So I also wanted to implement pocket money. I know it's really controversial, but I also wanted to implement it because I wanted her to, obviously understand how much things cost, and buy things for herself and set up savings goals. So she's got, you can set up as many saving goals as you want. She currently has one for our next overseas trip, so that'll be her spending money when we're there. So she gets paid, and then she moves money into that savings goal, or puts it on her card for her to spend now, etc. But then I also wanted her to have her own money to be able to buy gifts for people, so she knew what it was, how good it feels to give as well. And so she has bought me this. That wasn't the intention for her to have money to spend on me, but she bought me this gift as well. She bought Ben Christmas presents. Actually, she bought everyone, she bought Ben a Christmas present, but for my family, I suggested that she buy supplies to make them gifts. And that was really cute because she was really proud of herself she made everyone coasters with their name on it. So she really enjoyed that process as well. And like I said, she gets to learn how good it is to give back as well. So yeah, anyway, that was a tangent, and I've obviously distracted myself again from getting out of the house, but I just thought I'd share because I know that it is controversial, but I think there are a lot of benefits to kids having pocket money, and there are easier ways than having to physically withdraw cash. So like I said, it's a prepaid EFTPOS card. I'm not affiliated with them at all, but I've just found it so useful, so I wanted to share. And anyway, she gets a EFTPOS card and you get to pick your design on it. She currently has one with the Lion King on it. But there's Disney princesses, which is the one that I actually wanted her to get, but she wanted the Lion King. So anyway, and then she gets really excited when she gets to pull it out and actually physically pay for things. And she also has the app on her iPad, and when she's done with her chores, she'll go through and she'll submit the jobs that she's done to me, and I'll get a notification on my end, and I can confirm and approve the jobs that she says she's done, and then it just moves the money around for us. It's amazing. Okay, so it ended up, I'll just move back. I couldn't actually take you to the storage unit with me because the camera died, but we've got one box in, and the guy was actually so lovely, and he helped me out a lot because it's actually quite overwhelming when you go to those places. I hadn't realized how they would actually be laid out. Like I thought that almost it would be almost like you get kind of like a little garage to yourself, but you don't. It's completely like season 2, I think it is, of You, where you walk down like dark corridors. I tried to control my mind because I ended up, so he showed me where my unit was, and then he left to go and help other customers, obviously. And so I had to drive around and put the box in myself, and I had to control my mind so that I didn't start thinking of what could potentially be locked behind the other doors down this corridor. It was a bit spooky and a little bit wild. But then I also stopped at Bunnings and I got some more moving boxes, and I also just came back from the gym, and I've got about half an hour before I have to leave home again to go into the city for a beauty appointment before I do school pickup. So I thought that I would just switch the camera on and film me kind of packing a little bit. These boxes I bought with the intention of packing some of Bella's larger toys. So she has quite a few Our Generation dolls, which I don't know if you're familiar, but they're pretty popular, so maybe you are. But it's like, I wouldn't say the Australian equivalent of the American Girl dolls, but it's definitely very similar. I just don't know whether they have Our Generation in America as well. So anyway, so they come with like really big accessories, like she's got a horse cart and she's got a 4-wheel drive, and these dolls are like, I think about 55 centimeters big, so you can imagine then how big the horse cart is and how big the 4-wheel drive is. So we are going to try and pack those because they definitely need to be taken away for the open homes and all of that kind of thing. And anyway, so I'm gonna spend some time just packing. Okay, so the 4-wheel drive, which is smaller than the horse cart, doesn't fit in the box. So that's a bit of a fail. So these are the dolls, which when I spoke about implementing pocket money just before, it's actually it actually was implemented off the back of these toys. So these ones, I just find them so cool, and they have so many different like accessories and things like that that come that you can buy with these dolls and all of these different outfits. And yeah, there are definitely many times where Bella's just asked me, or I've asked Bella whether she would like to purchase something from there, because I just wish I had these as a kid. Good morning, everyone. It is Friday the 1st of March, so happy autumn to all of you. I'm obviously just in my bathroom. I'm just finishing my face off. I had to do a quick like half face because I had my first appointment at like 7:15 this morning. So the second lot of property stylists to come and have a look and quote came today, which is very exciting. They were lovely, and I think that they're who I want to go with still. I'll say, like, the lady that I met with yesterday was so lovely, and I really enjoyed kind of walking her through and, you know, talking through what my vision was and all of that. Like, she was a lot more enthusiastic than these people. Not that they were unenthusiastic, but they were just very different energies. However, I think that judging from the general aesthetic of both companies, today's one is in line with what I want to go with. But we'll have to see. Sorry, I've got gum in my mouth and that's terribly off-putting. All gone. So yeah, we'll see what the figures are and all of that. Today I've got a fair bit on again. I feel like everyone says that, and it's incredibly cliche. So I hate saying that, but at the same time, I do have a lot on. So I've obviously had my appointment this morning. I am in two minds today about whether I have a rest day or I go to the gym again. I think it's leg day today. But there's a bit that I think I might need to prioritize just to play a bit of catch up. So I just got to finish the ceiling in the living room, patching that. I would like to start sanding some of the plaster that I've done around the house as well, and then possibly having to repatch that if it's not perfect. And then I do definitely want to declutter some more. I'm really struggling with that, if I'm honest. Not like decluttering, like I know what I am to get rid of, but I think maybe it's not struggling. I think I am feeling a little bit overwhelmed at how much there actually is to go through. And I don't want to throw things out. I would rather sell them to people who might find use in them. But at the same time, I hate putting things on like Gumtree and Facebook Marketplace because you get inundated with like scammers and spam and all of that kind of thing. And I just don't have time for that. But then at the same time, I don't want to just throw things out that are perfectly good. I just don't have use for them, because that's so wasteful as well. So I'm just feeling a little bit overwhelmed about that at the moment. But anyway, and then I also need to start cleaning down some of the walls. I haven't started that, and I've been putting it off. It's not that I haven't had time, but it's just becoming a bit apparent to me that I am avoiding that sort of thing. So, and I need to go to the flooring company that I think I'm going to go with. This again is just a personality thing. So he came yesterday, this particular representative, and honestly, he's the loveliest man alive. And they actually had done the flooring in this place originally when it was brand new. So that kind of felt, I don't know, it felt like this is who I was kind of meant to go with, and he's such a nice guy. There is a personal connection there too, sort of friend of a friend, but he, you know, he wants to take care of me and give me the best possible service as well. I'm still waiting on a lawyer to call me back from this place, which is frustrating, but I want to go with them because they're tried and tested. It's who my sister and her husband have used and, you know, use quite regularly for their conveyancing and all of that kind of thing. So I'm still waiting for them. I'm getting a bit frustrated though. I did leave a message yesterday saying, hey, I called the other day and no one's called me back, and still no one's called me back. So anyway, there's that. And then at 1 o'clock, I have an appointment, a consultation for hair extensions, which I don't know how I feel about it yet. I'll go and talk to this person and see. I'll just like get, you know, all the information and work out whether it's something I go through with. I'm just really sick of my short hair. It's something that I'm really struggling with. I know that people say it looks nice, and yeah, okay, like I can understand that, but I just don't feel like myself, and that's the big thing here. I am a long hair girly through and through, and I'm struggling really bad with it, and it just feels like a different personality, and it portrays me as someone that I'm not as well, which sounds so dramatic, but I feel like girls will understand. And so I've got that at 1 o'clock, and then I've got dinner with one of my girlfriends tonight, which I'm very excited for. I haven't seen her in a few months now, and it's always lovely catching up with her, and I can't wait. And we're gonna eat yummy food and have a couple of drinks, and it'll be fun. So yeah, lots to do today, but I want to finish my face because obviously I'm going to be out and about.
Knife in the bathroom. And her roommates, Emily.
Pause my podcast. Okay, so I have just finished sanding all the plaster back that I've had to use to patch the walls. I am so sweaty, so if you can hear the aircon in the background, I'm not doing anything about it because I need that cold air. It's so hot today, and that was really hard work, and it has made me feel content with the decision of not going to the gym today because I'm getting to work out anyway. But yeah, I thought that I would wash or clean the walls that needed to be cleaned. The kitchen ceiling in particular was so gross. So I had to clean that, clean some of the marks off the walls, and then I thought I would sand back the plaster before I get changed and head out for the day, basically. So I feel very content that I've done that. I still haven't finished plastering the living room ceiling, so I'll do that. And there is a patch behind the, sort of up above the TV that I've not sanded back as well, just because I had a PowerPoint installed so I could move the TV to that wall, and the electrician did it way too high, so I'll have to get another electrician to come and just like put it behind the TV so that it's neat. So that'll need to be patched again anyway, so there's that. I'm so hot and so out of breath. And so I'm gonna go and finish plastering the ceiling now, and then I'm gonna have some breakfast, and then we're gonna start heading out for the day. But this actually means that we are now caught up. I'll just show you. So Bella's room is like this at the moment. Everything's covered in plastic, and that's because we had all of these stickers on the walls, and they had to, when I removed the stickers, the walls had to be patched where the stickers had kind of peeled off the paint. So it was quite a big job in here, which to be honest is the big reason why I'm so sweaty. But because everything's all covered up and Bella's actually at her dad's for the next week. I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to try and get her room painted while she's gone, just because it doesn't make sense to kind of have to clean up and then put everything back and then have to move it all again to paint it. So I just think it would work better this way, and I'll also declutter her room when she's not here, because I think there are some toys in that do not need to be part of her collection anymore. So we'll get rid of them while she's not here to object, which I'm sure some people will think it's mean, but look, it's just something that you've got to do as a parent, and so that's what I'm going to do. So anyway, I'm going to wait for all the plaster dust to settle before I go and pull out the vacuum and vacuum the house, because with it in the air, there's no point in vacuuming when it will continue to settle even after I vacuumed, if I was to do that now. This is obviously my new Lilo top that I should have changed out of but didn't, and it's covered in plaster dust now, so it'll have to go in through the wash. And just be prepared to see me in these baggy jeans and my overalls over the next few weeks, because I'm going to be living in them, because I've decided they're my DIY clothes. So just because they're comfy and they're durable and they're easy to move around in. But anyway, so it's not a fashion show today while we're working on the house. I feel sorry for this top, and I'm hoping all the plaster comes out of it and doesn't clog my washing machine in the process, but we'll see. I actually don't know what is happening. Like, this is at 52%, but I started uploading it last night, and then I think my laptop kind of went to sleep, so that would have obviously paused the upload. But then this has been going since 7 o'clock this morning, and it is 10 to 11 and it's still only at 52%. I don't understand. This video is not even long. It's driving me insane. But I thought, while we're waiting for that and while we've got a bit of time, just, you know, giving you some insight into how messy my house is at the moment while I'm trying to do a million things at once, which is what I was trying to avoid. But anyway, that's, I guess, just in my nature. But I thought what I would do while we're waiting for this video, and because it's only, gosh, it's 10 to 11. Yeah, we'll do this for a couple more minutes, and then I think I'm going to have to go up and get ready and get changed and have a quick shower as well, just to rinse the plaster dust off my body. But I thought I would start packing away some stuff from this room so that it can pretty much just be done and only need to be painted and styled and all of that kind of thing. So this is my bar cupboard, and it is full of alcohol. But to be honest, I don't see us needing most of this for the next few months. Ben and I, we're not big drinkers. The last time, like, I'll have a glass of wine or whatever, but I don't need a big stock of wine. So I think what we'll do is we'll pack this stuff away, put it in a box, and start getting stuff ready to be taken out of the house and all of that kind of thing. But also to go through and toss things out as well. So I'm sure there's many things in here that I do not need to take. So that's what we're going to do, because we're going to utilize our time while this is still at 52%. Okay, and we are finally ready to go. We were running on time, and then someone had the audacity to call me and I had to talk to them, and now we're running a little bit late. But I wanted to include more fashion content in my vlogs. I think that because I tend to vlog only for one day, my fashion content has kind of been lacking, but I'm trying to make a bit more of a conscious effort of including it in my vlogs, because obviously it's all over my Instagram, so it only makes sense. But today I am wearing this black linen dress from dish. We're just ignoring all of the packing boxes and things in the background. This is a couple of summers old though, so I'm not quite sure if they still have it. If they do, or if I can find something similar, I will link it down below. I am wearing it with my Louis Vuitton bag because it is big enough to fit the camera, and also just my Iran sandals because that's just what I wear every day basically in the summer, it turns out. So anyway, we are running late, so we're gonna go to the flooring place and then we are going to go to the hair appointment.
And then they came back to this later.
Yeah. Okay, we've just finished at the flooring store, and honestly, like, everyone that I've dealt with has been so lovely. So I'm definitely going to use them. Oh, there's another flooring company I just drove past that came and quoted, but we are actually running ahead of schedule now. I thought that that would take me so much longer, but the girl who helped me when I was there, so it wasn't the guy that came and quoted, but the girl who helped me just then, sorry, driving past Porsche and I got distracted. She pointed me at exactly the right range. It looked really nice. It is not too expensive, thankfully. So I still got to wait for a quote, but I've taken some samples with me, which I'll show you when I get home, which will help me decide obviously what color to get. I've got 3. She said I could have taken as many as I wanted. I felt like 3 was enough, and we'll see how that goes when it's put into the house. I'm particularly concerned, so my goal is to add warmth to the house, but because the color scheme that the house came with, so there were, I think, 2 different ones you could pick from if you had bought off the plan. We didn't buy off the plan originally, and unfortunately we ended up with one with the darker color scheme. So now I'm having to add light to the house to make it brighter, because obviously that's going to make it feel bigger as well. And but there is the balance between adding warmth and light with the flooring and it being almost like too contrasty to the kitchen, which is that darker palette again. So you know, it's not always easy, but we'll get there. And now that I've got some time to kill, even though like my hair appointment is in this area as well, so I don't actually have to travel very far, I'm just gonna stop at the chemist here because there's some supplements that I want to try. So I'm going to get some silica, which my hairdresser has suggested. Sorry, you can't see my face because of how my wheel is turned. So silica, which my hairdresser suggested I get, which will just help facilitate hair growth and hair strength as well, because we're obviously still on the mission of growing my hair out. And then further to that, I want to get some zinc, which again is amazing for your hair and your skin and your nails, and I'm actually hoping that it will help calm my skin, or help with that last bit of my skin healing journey. So this is obviously, oops, you can't see me. This is obviously for, I'll just move the camera. So this is obviously one that I'm going to ingest rather than apply topically, but I'm gonna go and grab that stuff, and I promise I'm not naked, I'm still in my dress, and then we'll move to our hair appointment. Good evening, everyone. It is still Friday, the 1st of March, but it's a lot later on, and I have washed my hair and done it, and I've got my roller in, and just getting ready for dinner with my friend tonight. But I thought that as always, I would just, while I'm in the bathroom doing my makeup, just update you on kind of what happened today. I'm just adjusting the camera. So I went and I went to the floor place first, and I didn't actually end up vlogging anything there because I was actually only there for 15 minutes, maybe 10 minutes top. Like, it was very quick. Honestly, the people that work for this company are so nice. So the guy that I had dealt with before, the one that had come and measured up my house, he wasn't in today, so one of his colleagues helped me instead, and she was just so lovely. I explained to her kind of the situation, how I'm looking to sell and I just need to redo the flooring, and she was great. She took me exactly to the laminate that I would probably like the most. She showed me the whole range, but she was like, I think this one is probably the one you're looking for. It's affordable, but still looks nice. And she said it feels really good underfoot as well. So, you know, all of the benefits. And so she let me take some samples home. They're still in the car though. I haven't actually brought them out. I really should. But I got 3 samples. She was going to let me take as many as I wanted. But as I'm looking for ones that, the flooring that will lighten up the space and make it feel bigger, then I just stuck to the lighter shades. I did get kind of like a cooler tone, a medium tone, and then a warmer tone. It's really tricky here because I want to add warmth, but unfortunately I didn't buy this place off the plan, and so I kind of got stuck with the darker palette, color palette, and unfortunately that is a cooler tone palette as well. So whilst I want to add warmth to the house, I can't go too warm because that's just going to be too contrasty. So yeah, so I've grabbed those, and I will take them out of the car over the weekend and just have a little bit of a look and decide exactly what which color I want, which was great. So like I said, I was only there for a short amount of time. She was really helpful. Unfortunately, yeah, the guy that had come and measured here wasn't in today. It was his day off. So he will email me the quote on Monday, and she'll just also let him know that I've been and had a look, and all of the different shades for this range are the same price anyway, so it doesn't really matter. He's not waiting on me now to select a color. He can quote just based on the range that I have selected. And then in between that, I had some time to kill before the hair extension appointment. I'm just gonna drink some water.
One eternity later.
Okay, so I had some time to kill in between the flooring and the hair appointment. So I went to the chemist and went and bought some silica liquid. It's a liquid supplement. And I bought some zinc tablets as well. So as you can tell by me having a hair extension appointment, I am very, very sick of my hair, and I've mentioned that a few times now. Learn to blend, Jessica. So yes, as I was saying, we all know that I'm sick of my hair at the moment. It's actually now though to the point, to be perfectly honest, and I'm going to sound very dramatic when I admit this, but it's to the point now where it's actually affecting me, like mentally, I guess. I'm really struggling with the fact that my hair just doesn't feel, it's just not my style. And I know, again, that sounds really dramatic, and I can appreciate that there are definitely, you know, bigger issues in the world. People have bigger things to worry about, but it's not aligned with my personality and how I like to present myself, and it just starting to impact me and how I kind of, you know, not view myself, but it's just, I guess it's a source of frustration. I reached out to my hairdresser the other night and I said to her, like, I'm really getting sick of this. And I asked her thoughts on hair extensions. And in that conversation, she said, well, like, have you taken silica? She takes silica and she goes, your hair grows so fast anyway, but you know, if you want to try and boost it, then try this supplement. And she uses it, and so she recommended the brand as well, which, while we're on that subject, so it's the Bioceuticals brand. It is one that they keep behind the like dispensary, so you do have to actually ask the pharmacist for it. But it is the Bioceuticals Silica Liquid. So it looks like that. I've already had one served today. So you have it just 1 teaspoon a day in water or juice. I thought because they suggested, you know, because they said that you could have it in juice that it would taste disgusting, but I had it this afternoon and to be honest, it tastes completely fine and it doesn't have like a weird texture or anything. So I have been, as you know, taking the collagen, which has been actually really great. So if you look at my hair, actually hold on, let me blend my nose. I look like Rudolph. So if you look at my hair, 1 second, we're looking okay. Yeah, so if you look at my hair, it is now, I mean, it's curled a little, it's curled inwards just at the bottom because I've styled it, but it is about 1 inch, maybe even more below my shoulders now, which is amazing because before Christmas, it was cut, not touching my shoulders. So it's grown a lot in about 2 months, maybe 2.5 months. So the collagen is definitely helping. And like I said, my hair does grow quickly anyway. But I am, again, very impatient. So I want my hair back to how it was now. And so I'm throwing everything that I can at it. And that includes taking silica as well as collagen. So I did have a look and you can take those supplements together. I don't know if you want to drink it together or whatever, but you can, you know, be taking both supplements and it's not going to, you know, do anything or cancel each other out. They focus on different, they provide different benefits and different nutrients. So it's totally fine to take both. You can also take a supplement biotin, but when I was Googling that, I noticed that a lot of people were saying that they started to get acne from the biotin, and it seemed to be quite a common thing. And given my skin issues at the moment, I steer clear of that. So maybe in the future I might bring on biotin because it seems to have some really good benefits. So if you don't have skin issues and you want to do things, you know, for your hair and all that, maybe that's something you can explore. But for me right now, I'm just not going to take that risk because I don't need any more skin problems. So I'm staying away from biotin. And then I also picked up from the same brand some zinc tablets as well, and that is for my skin because in my research I had learned that zinc is actually really good at regulating your skin's oil production. So I thought, while I'm there, I'm gonna grab it. I took one of those today as well. Obviously that's gonna take some time though, as will the silicon, to be honest, or silica, to be honest, to really see the benefits. But that's okay. We're gonna have to, you know, go through the process anyway, so we may as well just do it with silica. I am very thirsty today and I don't have very long to get ready. And then, so after I went to the chemist, I went to the hair extension appointment. And look, I'll So my hairdresser, when I asked her, and this is, you know, people are going to get hair extensions anyway. So this isn't me saying anything bad about people in particular with hair extensions, but she is anti. Well, she's not anti, she just doesn't recommend hair extensions for adding length like I want, I guess. She said that there's potential for damage to the hair follicles. Sorry. It can cause alopecia. It can cause like from the tension, the weight, all of that kind of thing. And she said, like, my hair grows so quickly anyway, like there's no point. But she said, however, if you do want hair extensions, this is who like one of my friends gets it, and she goes to this person and she gets keratin hair extensions. Oh, I've only got 20% battery. That's not fun. And anyway, so that's who I booked in with to go to have a consult with. And I will say, like, my hairdresser doesn't know this person personally. She just said, this is who my friend goes to, you know, she seems to be doing a good job with her hair. Maybe you should try her too, if you're going to go down that route. And so anyway, I booked a consult, and this person, this hairdresser, she is a hairdresser. I gotta say, first of all, I will not, if I do get extensions, it won't be through her. My hair was done up, as you saw, in a bun, slicked back in a bun today. So she had to pull it out, and she goes, you've got a lot of hair, which means that I'm gonna have to use more extensions because to blend it all together. And she said, so it's going to be very expensive, considering it's like your first time getting extensions and you don't actually know if you like them, if you'd like having them, because of the maintenance and all that. I recommend that you get tape, at least to start off with, and then if you like them, then obviously we can go to keratin. And, you know, obviously she's the expert, so we're talking about tape extensions. I know, like, even though I have such little knowledge about hair extensions, I know that tape is just not for me. I've seen people with tape extensions and they look great. This hairdresser, she had tape extensions and they looked great on her. But for my lifestyle, you know, I gym a lot. My hair is dirty every other day, so I need to tie it back. And you know, I tie it back when I go to the gym and all of that kind of thing. And I don't always have time as well to, and this goes for all extensions, but I don't always have time to like blow dry my hair as well, which is something obviously that I have to consider if I do go down this route, regardless of what the extensions are. So anyway, so she's pushing the tape extensions. And she said to me that, she said I need 4 packets. And because of the thickness of my hair and how much hair I have. And she's like, 4 packets of tape extensions is $1,200. And so we were chatting a little bit, and then she goes, 4 packs of tape hair extensions is $1,600. So we're jumping up $400 in the matter of minutes. It wasn't the $400 difference wasn't stemming off anything that she's like, oh, actually, I didn't consider this, so it'll be this amount actually. It was, this is now all of a sudden $1,600. And anyway, and then she's like, oh, when you come here, I would also like to redo your foils. And I'm thinking, well, I only just got them done in end of January. I understand, yeah, that could kind of happen, or that would be needed, you know, in the next couple of months if I go down this. But she's talking about doing this every 6 weeks, redoing my foils. And she's like, so, yeah, that'll be $1,600. And then I said, oh, is that including a full head of foils? And she goes, no, that's an extra $500. And then she goes, that'll be an extra $500 or $600. And she's like, so you're probably looking at about $2,200 every 6 weeks. We've gone from $1,400 now, and you've jumped it up now to $2,200, sorry, every 6 weeks. And I'm thinking, but like the whole time she's talking to me, she's actually, she's got this look on her face. And I don't want to sound like I'm just making things up or I'm just being bitchy, but she was like, I don't know how to explain it. It was like she was looking down at me. She was like incredibly rude. Not like openly rude, but just like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. I just didn't like how she was speaking to me, essentially, and how she was looking at me while she was speaking to me. I don't know what her reasoning was, but yeah, she just became, over the course of the conversation, it just became very apparent that she either thought that she could take me for a ride, or that she just didn't like me. I don't know, one or the other, or both, who knows? I don't know, but needless to say, if I do get extensions, which it's not looking like I will, if I'm completely honest, particularly after speaking to Moretta, but it won't be through her, that's for sure. So anyway, save myself, I guess, a bit of money and just take my $25 silica supplement instead and just grow my hair the old-fashioned way and try to be a bit patient in the process. But anyway, I am going to now get ready. Well, I am getting ready obviously, but I'm about to go and get dressed. I did, when I came home this afternoon, I don't know, I was feeling quite deflated, and I think it's a little bit about my hair. It's just a little bit about the skin situation. Like, it looks fine today-ish, but I'm just sick of it. I just want it to go back to how it was, and it's just not doing that, and it's just taking a lot longer, just like my hair. And I'm also I'm just having a whinge to you, basically. I had to come home and just have a bit of quiet time to myself, so I'm only just getting to update you now. And here we go. 3 outfit try-ons. You know when you think you have an outfit in mind, so you are more relaxed in getting ready, and then you put that outfit on and you realize that's actually more of a daytime outfit. So then you have to scramble and try and find other outfits to wear that you would be happy with. We are going to somewhere that is quite casual tonight, so it's just jeans and a t-shirt. I can't believe that this is the 3rd outfit that I've like tried on to settle on, and I'm sorry that this footage is very, very yellow, but as you can see, the sun is going down, and we're stuck with my bedroom lights, so this is as good as it's going to get, unfortunately. I've just got the same Louis Vuitton bag from today for tonight. I've removed the strap, and I've got my Manolos on, which I actually haven't been able to wear out yet. So that is actually what I was like focusing on when I was putting on this outfit, because I really wanted to wear them tonight. But anyway, I am now running late and I'm so sweaty, but she's gonna love me anyway. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, great, thank you. Trying to start the video, but I am aware that the sun is so bright at the moment that you don't have good visibility. So hopefully when I turn this corner and face the other way, it'll be a little bit better, but we'll see. Okay, good morning everyone. Sorry about that. Do you know what? First of all, the amount of times that I have had to use my horn in the last 2 days is insane. Yesterday afternoon I was on my way to Ben's and we're on the phone as well, and there's a big road that kind of feeds all of Canberra, and I was traveling, I think it was about, gosh, it must have been about 6:30 at night, so really peak hour should have been over, but it was so busy. And this lady, are you zoomed in? Nope, but you are now. Hold on. Okay, that's better. And this lady went to get into the right lane, which I was in, and even though I was probably 3/4 of the way like up her car, she still wanted to come out into my lane, so I had to use the horn then, and with Ben on the phone. and then yesterday, as I was kind of coming closer to Ben's, so after this incident on the road, this cyclist who was not using the cyclist lane, he cut out in front of me and another car who was also next to me turning, and so we both had to slam on the brakes. I was afraid that someone behind me would hit me, but if we hadn't, he would have been dead. So I had to use the horn then. And then just now, this car has come across traffic and with a giveaway. He was meant to give way and he's just cut in front of me again. So anyway, good morning everyone. It is Tuesday today. I think it's the 6th of March. Maybe, don't quote me on that. I have no idea anymore. I am obviously out and about now. It is 8:45 and I'm on my way. Gosh, it is bright today, isn't it? I'm on my way to the flooring company again, and today we have, so I brought, and I forgot to record, the samples that I had borrowed from them last Friday. I brought them home and had a look and picked one. However, they might have a hardwood floor option for me, which they are going to...
Estimated time in traffic, 12 minutes.
What does that mean? Anyway, they might have a hardwood floor option for me, which they are willing to do a deal on, which is quite nice. So they've pulled out the samples for me and I'm just going to go have a look. The only thing about it is I'm not sure if it is the kind of tone that I would like for the flooring, but we'll see. We'll see, because the idea is to make it light and bright inside, and I don't want anything that's obviously going to detract from that. We're on our way there now. I was meant to be there at 9 o'clock and my ETA is apparently 9:10, which makes me feel bad, but I did need a coffee on the way. And then we've got a meeting to sign the contracts with the real estate agent. They're coming over at 10:15 this morning, so I'll be home in time for that. And what else have we got going on? Oh, I've got new sunnies. Let me know what you think. I'm obsessed with them. At first I wasn't too sure because I've got another pair of YSL sunnies with the logo on the side. However, that hardware is silver, and as I wear gold, I find it a little bit difficult to wear them. So I wanted to get another pair, and I like these. So this is a gift from my parents for my birthday. Obviously I picked it out, but I really like them. They're a smaller lens than I'm probably used to, but we're going with it. And what else have we got going on today? I am going to be painting Bella's room. So I did the prep work on the weekend. I did all of the sanding of the plaster that I'd put up, and I did the cutting in. And the reason why I'm telling you all of this is because it's been a couple of days since I've picked up the camera, so I'm not quite sure what footage I've got, what I've recorded, what I haven't. So forgive me if, you know, you've just seen exactly what I'm saying that I've done. But yes, so did the cutting in and sanded all the, well, I sanded all the walls, did the cutting in, and now it's ready for me to actually properly use the roller and do the paint on the walls. And I'm trying to do that before she comes home on Friday so that I can kind of set up her room. I'm also going to move her furniture about a little bit and see how it looks styled a little bit differently, because we're, you know, obviously trying to set it up for sale, and we want to do it in a way that will make the room look its best. Okay, so I am at home. I've just finished with the real estate agents, so that contract now is all signed and I've officially engaged them, which is amazing. So that was a really great meeting. We kind of went through the marketing plan and sort of the process a little bit more, and we've firmed up some dates as well for just like things that we need to get done, like the photos. This place needs to be assessed for its energy rating as well. So we've locked those in. So in a little bit, I will go back through my project roadmap and just adjust the timelines for different things, which is very exciting and great. Because obviously in my last video I was just guessing with like when things might sort of happen, and to be honest I'm not that far off, but now that we have set dates, that will be it actually gives me a little bit more breathing room. So the turnaround for the way that this team works is a lot quicker than I had kind of estimated. So that does mean that I can push things back a little bit, which is nice. I also did go to the flooring company, and we have decided that it will be a, I will go with the laminate flooring that I had picked out. So he'll send me that quote today, and once I've officially engaged them, we can lock in a installation date, which is very exciting. I'll provide the details to that company down below, and especially the representative I dealt with. They're all amazing, to be honest. Like, their customer service is incredible, but this is obviously who I've dealt with the most, and he's just such a lovely man, honestly. So anyway, yes, we will lock that in, and I'll also put in the details of the flooring that I am going for in particular, just in case, you know, that interests any people. In terms of the details for my real estate agents, I will provide those eventually. I think that for now though, it's probably a bit, it's probably a little bit better if I don't give those details right away, just because, you know, for privacy reasons, I don't really want people to just come to my house just because, you know, I've provided all of the details basically to allow them to find where I live, etc. So those details will probably come after the sale. And what else is there? I think that's really all, to be honest. I might do some baking. Ben had sent through a recipe for some lemon brownies the other day, and I'm thinking I might surprise him with that if I get time, just because I think that would make him a little bit happy. So I think that's it. I think we're gonna wrap up the vlog here. As I said, I have no idea how long or how short this vlog is going to be. It's been a little bit chaotic, I think, this week, or just not chaotic, but just busy. And at this stage of the process as well, there's not really that much to kind of film that you can get a lot of, you know, excitement out of. But once we start with like the installation and the styling and all of that, I think it'll be a lot more exciting. So anyway, thank you so much. As always, thank you for liking, thank you for subscribing, thank you for just clicking the video link and watching that. It really does mean a lot to me. So I appreciate it, and I'll see you next week.